You know what I realized? It's one thing I love about doing the internal work. You get a chance to find these gems, these secrets, these parts of you, these beautiful parts of you that you didn't even know existed because you were so caught up in the drama and the chaos and the trauma and all the things, the programmings that you've been living in just autopilot. But when you do the internal work, yes, you get a chance to look at those demons. You get a chance to sit with those demons. But that is the beauty. That is the beauty of the work. So a lot of times people are afraid to do this work because they're afraid of looking at themselves. They're afraid of judging themselves. But you're not supposed to judge yourself. That's one of the main things, the first things I teach my clients. You do not supposed to judge yourself. Even in the Bible it says, thou should not judge. What do you mean? Thou should not judge you or anyone else. Yes. So when you're able to sit with yourself and look at those wounds, look at those shadows, look at those dark parts, those parts that you might not really like about yourself, but you learn how to love them because they just need to be loved. And you love them up to a frequency where you start to integrating with them and you all become one whole being instead of this fragmented being that's just walking around here mindless. So I said all that to say is that you all know I'm a coach, I'm a medium, all those things. I'm a UGC creator, but I don't like putting no label on myself. I just don't. Because I feel like we're multiple dimensional beings and we can do and create. We're creators if you want to put a label on it. And so with that being said, like I was first starting to see, like we're always evolving too. So I was first starting to see that, I love being a UGC creator because it fuels my ego. And I love coaching and being a medium and doing all stuff because it fuels my soul. And that right there is true to a fact. But with that being said, it was more deeper than just my ego because let's go into the ego part. Ego gets a bad negative connotation. And it's not for you to kill your ego. It's for you to go through this. If you want to say kill it, you're going through this death and life, this rebirth recycle. And so yes, a part of you, that part that you might have looked at ugly, when you start to loving it, you start to heal it and start holding space for it. So that part starts to becoming a part of your being because now you're in order, you're in one, you're in sync, you're in alignment. And so for me, it's really my inner child. Like I'm just not seeing it like, yes, of course, my ego is what the persona of me, what makes me me. The ego is what makes you you. Other than that, we will all still be in the energy of source, which we are, but we wouldn't have these physical representations. So I know it's a long message, but I just wanted to just say everything that I'm feeling right now. And so with that being said, I love being a UGC creator and making content and being a content creator in general is because, and dressing up and doing all those things, is because that feeds my inner child. Like my inner child, I'm the oldest, and I had to grow up fast. A little bit about my backstory. My mom used to be on drugs and stuff like that, and so I had to grow up fast. So I had to stop playing with my dolls at a very, very young age, and so I couldn't play dress up with my dolls anymore and all this stuff. I had to kind of be like another mother figure to my siblings when my mom was leaving, and my great grandmother was taking care of us. So now, spirit, my higher self, everything works out in divine order. And my mom, she's sober now. We have a wonderful relationship, but everything works out in divine order. Now I get a chance to physically live that out. I get a chance to physically, instead of me playing with dolls, dress myself up, do those things, and make a living while doing it. And so it's not just it's feeding my ego, but it's feeding my inner child part of myself. So this season I'm seeing is about me feeding my inner child. It's because when I pour more into her, I'm even able to have a bigger cup to pour into my work, into my clients, into helping other people. And so it's just this beautiful journey when you do the internal work of where you come from and where you are and where you're continuing to go and transform into. So I know this is a little long message, but this season for me is about letting my inner child flourish. And don't be afraid to do the internal work, because when you do it, it is so many gems and beauties inside of you that you didn't even know you had. And it's time for you to bring that to the light. And if you need help with that, that's what I'm always here for. Even this season is about me filling my cup up and pouring into my inner child. I still very much love coaching because I love pouring that overflow into other people, into helping them see their beauty, their light, so they can transform into these beautiful butterflies. If we all did that and we all help one another, we all pour into ourselves first. And then as we pour that overflow, pour into others, this world, ooh, just think about, it's already beautiful. Just think about the beauty times 10, times 100, times a million. Yeah. So yeah, let this season be about you filling your cup up. Or it might be your season to just be pouring into others. We have different seasons. Whatever season that you're in, allow the season to come. Enjoy the season, the ups and downs, all the parts of it. And just be your true, authentic self. Love you.